When Ukrainian Maria Pankova exchanged messages with her friend Pavlo Humeniuk back in December, she had no idea the combat engineer was fighting in Russia's Kursk region. 7 days later, she would learn he had gone missing.
Well, we got a message from, it wasn't a commander, it's like one of the guys from the brigade, and he basically just sends this message like, it is the 6th of December, Novoivanivka, they hit him by artillery, we cannot take his body, and like...
4 months on, she still follows social media in hopes of finding Humeniuk's body. But that hope is dwindling as Russia has retaken the area where he was said to be killed. When Ukraine launched its incursion into the Kursk region last August, it took the world and Russia by surprise. It was the biggest attack on sovereign Russian territories since the Nazi invasion of 1941. Kyiv's troops seized more than 500 square miles, but outmanned the area they were able to control quickly became a narrow wedge.
It's more like complicated to believe that it was like worth it. And especially now we just like lost a lot in the last just like couple of weeks. Just a lot. So.
Ukraine's retreat from the Kursk city of Sudzha, recently confirmed by Kyiv, has deepened the public divide on the incursion's benefits. In a rehabilitation centre in Kyiv, soldier Oleksiy Deshevy, who lost his hand as he fought for Kursk, says he saw no logic in the operation.
I think we shouldn't have started this operation at all. The units that we've lost in Kursk region could have chased the Russians from the Pokrovsk front all the way to the cities of Donetsk and Luhansk. But if we started, we had to keep going and not lose many units that could have fought them anywhere else along the front. There's no sense in just withdrawing them from Kursk now, or in any of this operation. I don't get it.
Ukraine used some of its top brigades, but the grouping was never large enough to be able to hold on to a larger area, as Ukrainian lawmaker Serhiy Rachmanin explains.
From the very beginning, logistics was seriously complicated, because as we entered the Kursk region, we ensured sufficient depth, but we did not ensure sufficient width.
However, he believes, and the Ukrainian Armed Forces General Staff said, the operation achieved most of its goals, meant to put pressure on Moscow and boost morale. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also said it diverted Russian soldiers and disrupted attempts to create its own buffer zones in Ukraine's northeastern regions. There are no official data available on how many soldiers Ukraine lost in the Kursk region, as details on wartime losses are classified. In December 2024, Zelensky said 43,000 soldiers were killed and 370,000 soldiers wounded since Russia's invasion in February 2022. Russia's retaking of the Kursk region removes a potential bargaining chip for Ukraine as US President Donald Trump undertakes talks to end the war with Russia, which holds around a fifth of Ukraine's national lands.